Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time joining us, my name is Zama and thank you so much for stopping by. If you're an oldie but a goodie, thank you so much for coming back. Please do not forget to subscribe on your way in or on your way out, whichever you prefer. As you guys can see from the title of this video, today we're going to be doing an everyday makeup routine coupled with my updated brow routine. I have been using some different products to do my brows these days, so I wanted to update you guys and kind of teach you guys how I fleek my brows right now when they are not in the most groomed stage. I just show you guys how I kind of get them to look a little bit cleaned up, a little bit neat, a little bit tidy, you know what I'm saying? Basically, if you guys don't already know, I just hit 2K, which I'm super excited about, and in order to celebrate this time, I'm actually going to be doing a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions pertaining anything about me, my channel, literally anything that you guys would like to ask me, please go ahead and leave it in the comments bar below. If you guys are shy to do it on YouTube, do not hesitate to contact me on my different social media platforms. I will leave everything right here. You guys can DM me, you can Snapchat me, you can tweet me, you can Instagram me, anything. Go ahead and ask me questions on those platforms. I cannot wait to answer those questions and do that video for you guys. And yeah, let me stop rambling. Let's get straight into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, okay guys, basically first order of business, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the products that I use to actually do my brows. The first product that I use is the spoolie that I got from Switch Beauty. Basically this is what I'm going to be using first and foremost to brush out my brows. As you guys can see, my brows aren't completely, you know, fleeked without any product, so I do need to brush them out and kind of fiddle with them so that I can get them to look good. The next product I'm going to go ahead and use is this angled brush. I got this in a brow set from Forever 21 years and years ago. I haven't really been using it up until I started this new routine that I'm using with my brows. So yeah, this one helps me fill in my brows. Next product I'm going to be showing you guys is this ColourPop brow color. I got this actually on colourpop.com when my mom went overseas, but there is a shop that stocks, there is an online store called Samika that stocks ColourPop. There are a few others, you guys can check them out. I'll leave a few links in the description box below that I will show you where you can get ColourPop products. I really like this. Only thing that I would say about this is that it freaking is nearly finished, which I guess is because I use it so much, but it's annoying. And it's in the color black and brown, and this is what I use to fill in my brows. Then next product I'm going to show you is this brush. Sorry that is a little bit dirty. I literally did my brows with it yesterday night, so anyways, this is what I use to blend in the concealer that I use underneath my eyes and over my eyes if I need to. This is a really amazing brush. I got this from Switch Beauty in the Metal Gloss Range palette. Brush range. If you guys would like my discount code to purchase any Switch Beauty products, you guys can find that in the description box below. And finally, the last product that I'm going to show you guys is this also another brow product from the Switch Beauty brow pack, but this is a flat topped brush, and this is what I use to apply concealer in the first place. And I guess I should show you guys, this is the Aligo Pro Concealer that I use to clean up my brows. This is in the color Toffee. I don't recommend a specific color from Aligo because I have literally bought a different color every single time I've gone, but this color is working pretty well for me, so I guess you guys can purchase this if you're along my skin tone. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so as I've already stated, the first thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is to brush out my brows using my spoolie. Every other word is a yeah, okay. Could it be the truth? Then the next order of business is to actually fill in my brows using the brow color. And what I do for this part is that I just put a bit of product on this brush. Not too much, not too little, kind of a steady amount. Then I first go in underneath my brow, just following the natural shape of my brow. And then, as you guys can see, I don't really start in the front part just because I want that to be the lightest part of my brow. So I'm going to go ahead on top again, starting in the same position and outline it. I might make the tail a bit longer, but that's what we're going to start with. Then with the excess product that is left now over from that top bit, I'm gonna go ahead and do the front line. Okay, I don't really line the top half, it's not really necessary in my opinion. Then I'm going to go ahead and put more product on my brush, and this part I'm just going to be filling it in. I do brush strokes this way with the angle, if you guys can see the angle of my brush, so I'm going to take it and go this way.
When you cannot say my name, I know you say that I am assuming things. Something's going down, that's the way it seems. Shouldn't be no reason why you act this strange. Nobody's holding you back from me. I know how you usually do. When you're saying everything to me.
When I get to the front part, I'm going to take the excess again, not putting any color on my actual brush, any more color rather. And I'm just going to flick up this way in order to create a little bit of a gradient effect from the front to the back. This is with no added product. I'm literally just taking the product that was on this bottom outlined line and I'm just flicking it up. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and take my spoolie again. I'm just going to brush through all the brows just to make sure that the color is evenly distributed. Now I'm just going to check that out. I can see that there is a little bit of a bump there, but it's okay. To get this super sharp brow, I'm going to go ahead and clean it up with my concealer. So the next thing I'm going to do is just to extend my line a little bit more, sorry, my tail. So that is my first brow done and dusted. I'm going to go ahead and do my other brow off camera, and then I'm going to come back and conceal for you guys. Okay. Basically, the other brow is done. So basically now what I'm going to go ahead and do is take my concealer, the Elegoo Pro Conceal in the color Toffee, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on the back of my hand. I just squeeze it out and put some on the back of my hand. Ooh. Because this just is easier for me in terms of controlling how and where the product goes. Then I'm going to take my brush. I'm just going to dip a bit of it in there. Okay. Now I'm just going to clean this brow up. So I start underneath always. I don't always do the top part of my brow just because a lot of the time I don't need to. And I'll only do it in a dire situation because I don't like halo brow that much. Okay, then I just clean it up. Basically what you're doing is tracing the eyebrow and kind of cleaning up any places where you would have made a mistake or when it's not 100% neat. Now after I've done that bottom part, I'm going to go ahead and take this brush. I'm just going to blend that out. As you guys can see, that's pretty sharp underneath there. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other side, but I'm going to do it on camera this time just in case I miss anything good.
I will call, you would say, baby, how's your day? But today, it ain't the same. Every other word is a yeah, okay. Could it be that
at this point now, this is when I'm going to assess my brows and see if they actually do look the same. So what I am noticing is that this part is a little bit higher than over here, right? So I'm just going to add a little bit more product on this side and add a little bit more product on this side because you guys can see this is very short. And this is what I'm going to do. Now I feel like they're looking pretty similar. Do not forget that brows are really just sisters and not twins. You need to try and make them look as similar as possible, but if there is one that's just doing one thing that the other one is just not quite doing, it's not the end of the world. Probably 9 times out of 10 people are not going to notice it. And especially now when I'm doing just an everyday makeup routine, I'm not hell-bent on trying to get the perfect brow because it's not that deep for me. But yeah, let's get into the rest of the face. Okay guys, as you know, first order of business, every single time I apply my makeup, I will go ahead and do my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. And I'm just going to be putting that on the places where my pores are the largest, which is over here on the sides of my nose, on my actual nose, and on my T-zone area.
Something's going down, that's the way it seems. Shouldn't be the reason why you act strange. Nobody's holding.
Now, a trick you may have seen me do on my last video, if you have not watched that, I'll leave it in the cards right now, is to actually go ahead and use powder, pressed powder. This is pressed powder from Yardley, before I even apply my foundation. Now, this is a trick that I like to use in the summer specifically because it really helps your foundation to stay on, to stay matte longer, and yeah, just to ensure the longevity of your makeup throughout the day, because you guys know that in summer it gets freaking hot. I know specifically in Cape Town it can get freaking hot, and I know that I in general don't like to wear makeup when it's super hot, but sometimes you really just have to, and this is when this trick will come in handy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what I would do in that instance. I basically just take the back of my beauty blender, I've already dipped it in, and I'll put it upon the places where also I feel like I'm gonna get the most oily, or sometimes I'll just put it pretty much everywhere. So I'll put it here. And that's what I'll do. Of course, I do look a little bit ghostly now, but it is not to worry. You really can't see it through the foundation. Foundation I'm going to go ahead and use today is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Normal to Dry Skin Foundation. Listen, I think this foundation is going to be a little bit dark for me now because we're still kind of getting into summer. I know this is going to be perfect for me for the summertime because it kind of just matches my skin now, so in summer it's going to be perfect. But I will do an in-depth review if you guys would like on this foundation. It's super affordable and it's brand new, so look out for that. But now I'm just going to be using it because I really didn't have any other foundation, so it's the one that I'm just using. I just put that on the back of my hand. Then I'm going to take my foundation brush from the Middle Glass range. You guys have seen me use this many times. And no, I think it actually does suit my skin tone. Mind you guys, I literally bought this foundation without having tried it on, so I live my life on the edge. This foundation actually suits me beautifully, so I'm very happy about that. Next order of business is to go ahead and conceal, and you guys know that the concealer I've really been loving is the Essence Cover Stick. I'm actually nearly run out of it. I'm in the color Matte Caramel. Any other products you guys would like to know, just look in the description box below so you guys know how this concealing Shandy's goes. I conceal under my eyes. You guys can see I don't use a whole lot of concealer, just because it's everyday. Again, I'm not trying to put layers and layers of products on my skin, especially in the summer. I really don't like that, and these are very creamy products, so there's no need to do that. Blend it in using my beauty blender.
I'm riding around in my car's low. What you waiting for? I feel like I hit the lotto. What you waiting for?
I really love how everything has blended together. Next order of business, I'm going to go back in with my powder. I'm just going to set that concealer a little bit. Don't put a whole bunch. I don't like to bake a whole lot. You guys know how this Shandy's goes. I like to put it mostly underneath my eye just to ensure that I don't crease throughout the day. Notice that the products that I use are super affordable, so you guys can pretty much get everything that I use from Clicks or from Dis-Chem. Then the next order of business is to contour. The next order of business is now to contour. I'm going to contour while this sits on my face. I'm going to go ahead and use the Elegant Pro Face HD Definition Matte Powder in the color Cocoa. It looks like this. And my angled brush from Clicks, I think. Yeah, anyways. I'm just going to contour.
Like I hit the lotto. I'm riding around in my girl's eye. I'm riding around just to get by. I'm riding around in my car's low.
Next is to take my little pointed brush from the Metal Gloss range as well. I'm just going to dust off the excess powder.
Just to get by. I know it sounds strange, but I used to count change.
I'm going to take a little bit of powder, dip my brush in, and then dust it off. Put it on the top of my eye, just so that my lids don't crease, because as you guys can see, I didn't put any eyeshadow or anything on there. So if I just have those products on there, it will crease throughout the day. This is a step a lot of people tend to forget, and that is why you guys will see your eyelids looking glossy and like weird. Because honestly, I see a lot of people's eyebrows that do that. I mean eyelids that do that. So just go ahead and place some powder on top, and then that will set it so that your lids don't get greasy. After I've completed all those steps, I'm going to go ahead and take some mascara. The mascara I'll be using today is Aloe V Gilt Eyes Fan Effect Mascara. I love this mascara so much, it literally makes me look like I'm wearing falsies sometimes. I wouldn't be wearing falsies since I do not wear falsies on the regular.
I used to ride around the city with my top down. I was looking.
You guys see that? This is that. Like, wow.
My name is Kelly. She had California sunshine, but ain't come from my
okay. Now that I'm done with all that, I'm going to go in with my Essence pencil. It's called the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in the color. I'm just going to go ahead and put the color in the bottom box. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on my waterline. This really opens up my eyes, makes me look more awake, which is pretty much essential since university doesn't allow me to actually be asleep. So
I'm riding around in my girl's eye. What you waiting for? We're riding around just to get by. What the fuck you waiting for? I'm riding around.
With that, I'm going to go ahead and take my Maybelline Master Bronze Color and Highlighting Kit, which looks like this, that I got from Maybelline, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight my face. I'm going to use the darkest color mixed with the lightest color to do so.
I will call, you would say, baby, how's your day? But today, it ain't the same. Every other word is a yeah, okay. Could it be that you are at the crib with another lady? If you took it there, first of all, let me say, I am not the one to sit around and be played. So prove yourself to me. If I'm the girl that you claim, why don't you say the things that you said to me yesterday?
Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm looking super highlighted. This is my look for the summer. Do not act me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my wipe it up and kind of use some time to this. And then after I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and take my lip gloss, my Essence Volume On Plumping Lip Gloss in the color Less Is More, and I'm just going to that, ladies and gentlemen, is my everyday makeup routine. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you guys have not already, do not forget to subscribe. If you guys like what you saw here, don't forget to like this video, comment your questions right freaking now, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Getting caught up in your game, but you cannot say